an intricately detailed scene from the biblical book of Revelation. A mythical beast rises from the sea, boasting 7 heads and 10 horns, crowned with 10 crowns. Each head is adorned with blasphemous names, borrowing attributes from animals. Its appearance mirrors that of a leopard, its feet are akin to a bear's, and it possesses a lion's maw. A dragon, symbolic of great power, gives strength to this beast. One of its heads appears grievously wounded, yet miraculously healed, sparking wonder and fear in the world. Powerful enough to wage wars, it speaks blasphemies against the divine, challenging even those residing in heaven. Its reign spreads across nations, as people bow to its might, except those declared in the Book of Life. Finally, the tableau carries a cautionary message of retribution, patience, and faith. Render this evocative scene in digital art. Revelation 13:1-10 in the King James Version of the Bible reads as follows, "And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power, and his seat, and great authority. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death. And his deadly wound was healed. And all the world wondered after the beast. And they worshipped the dragon which gave power unto the beast, and they worshipped the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies. And power was given unto him to continue 42 months. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against God, to blaspheme his name, and his tabernacle, and them that dwell in heaven. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints, and to overcome them, and power was given him over all kindreds, and tongues, and nations. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints." Revelation 13:1-10 is a perplexing passage, and one that has been the subject of much speculation and debate among biblical scholars and theologians. The passage is a part of the larger apocalyptic vision given to the Apostle John on the island of Patmos, and it describes a vision of a monstrous beast rising out of the sea. This beast has 7 heads and 10 horns, and it is said to have been given power and authority by the dragon, who is later identified as Satan. The imagery in this passage, rich with symbolism, and its meaning has been the subject of many different interpretations over the centuries. One common interpretation is that the beast represents a powerful and oppressive political entity, such as a tyrannical government or empire. The 7 heads and 10 horns could represent different ruling powers or kingdoms, and the blasphemous names on its heads could symbolize the arrogant and godless nature of this entity. The combination of a leopard's body, a bear's feet, and a lion's mouth may be a reference to the characteristics of various empires that have held power throughout history. Some scholars have suggested that this passage is a prophetic description of the rise and fall of different world powers, with the final beast representing an especially malevolent and destructive force. The passage also speaks of a deadly wound being healed, which has been interpreted as a symbol of the resilience and enduring nature of evil. Even when it seems as though evil has been defeated or vanquished, it has a way of rising again and continuing to spread its influence. The ability of the beast to make war with the saints and to overcome them is a frightening prospect, and it speaks to the suffering and persecution that has been endured by believers throughout history. The reference to the worship of the dragon and the beast is a powerful and disturbing image of the idolatry and spiritual deception that can take hold of societies and lead people away from the worship of the one true God. The idea of a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and being given power to continue for a specified period of time, may be a reference to a particular ruler or leader who will emerge in the end times, and who will wield authority and influence in a way that is contrary to the will of God. One of the most striking aspects of this passage is its final exhortation. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. This closing statement seems to be a reminder that ultimately, the forces of darkness and evil will not prevail. The faithful are called to endure and to hold fast to their faith, even in the face of persecution and suffering. The passage serves as a powerful reminder that the ultimate victory belongs to God, and that those who oppose him will ultimately be judged and brought to account for their actions. In conclusion, Revelation 13:1-10 is a complex and enigmatic passage that has been the subject of a wide range of interpretations and explanations. Its imagery is rich with symbolism, and its message is a powerful reminder of the enduring struggle between good and evil. The passage's themes of persecution, idolatry, and the ultimate victory of faith and patience continue to resonate with believers today, and its message serves as a source of encouragement and hope for those who seek to follow God in the midst of a world that is often hostile to his truth and his ways. Follow for more. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you never miss an update.